Magician.
Hey YouTube, Dark Magician 84 here, and I thought I'd do a video while sorting out some cards. Now, 3 weeks ago I did do a video where I ranted about what was bad about 2022. In this one, I am going to talk about what was good about this year, because I think I've got to be fair. This year hasn't been as bad as other years. But yeah, it's all good. So yeah, let's talk about what was great about this year. Well, it was mainly just a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff and Emma related stuff, really. Yeah, we've had some really cool booster sets, a lot of which have become some favourites, especially Battle of Chaos. And just the other night, a couple of nights ago, I decided to just buy some Power of the Elements and Crystal Revenge packs off Amazon, because they're the only favourite sets I didn't get for Christmas. Just having a look now. Yeah, it is pretty hard to concentrate on multiple things at once, I will admit. Yeah, so they'll arrive in early January, and I'll do a little opening on them. And I had some great luck. Like earlier this year, when I pulled a DP from my Burst of Destiny pack, and that Bandai Dark Magician from my Battle of Chaos case opening, and then finally pulling a Starlight Rare, like back in November. Like, that was just great. Of course, what I enjoyed more than that was finally defeating Endymion in a match. I did win against it in a couple of endurances, but not in a 1v1 match, and I finally did it with my Destiny heroes. All thanks to DP mainly, but he couldn't have done it without Plasma, Dystopia, Super Poly, and Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. But then, of course, I kept encountering it more times afterwards, despite not wanting to play against it again, and now it got to that point where I want to defeat it once and for all again, but this time with Dark Magician, because just for once I want my favourite deck to get a win over Endymion for a change. It's about that time, most definitely. And hopefully I'll do it soon. Hopefully tomorrow night, so that way I won't have to continue playing in tournaments. Because quite frankly, I just don't want to deal with Bestials anymore, nor do I want to encounter Flunderies. So yeah, we shall see. What other great Yu-Gi-Oh things were there? It's hard to think of anything, but it's mainly just the fact that I'm with Emma. Like, she's the best thing to ever happen to me. Like, I mean, we've been together over a year now. Um, and yeah, I just want to spend the rest of my life with her. What can I say? And we've been celebrating quite a few things together this year, starting with Valentine's Day, even though Storm Unis did ruin our original plans, but at least we were still able to celebrate regardless. Yeah, we still had a lovely belated Valentine's Day celebrations. Just a nice dinner. I'm pretty sure we did dance as well, along with the fact that she gave me a Beanie Baby, something she really loves. Yeah, including Valentino, who's sort of become a mascot in a way and a travelling companion whenever I go and see her. She has Valentina. I always bring him along so that the two of them can spend time together. I'm sure Valentino will pop up in other videos. He was included in my Halloween movie. Maybe I can think of a way to include him in the big movie that I'm working on. But that's not the only thing, of course. She has given me a few Squishmallows as well, and a Squishville, including Elton, one of the ones she got when we did that opening back in May. She let me have Elton. And then, of course, last time I was there, I got my own Squishville, ZZ. And throughout the course of the year, she gave me 6 Squishmallows, which I guess I'll show. She gave me Maya. Just as a get well soon gift. I guess round about the time I had COVID back in June, it definitely helped a lot. And then she gave me a couple of Squishmallows for my birthday. Oops, he's facing the wrong way. Carl and Hayes. Well, I love my hamburgers, what can I say? And I love that this one's a cat burger as well, because also I love cats as well. These are just great. Like, Squishmallows are so wholesome. And then later on, she gave me Tally, which was one of hers as well. It's got to that point where she's given me a couple because she was running out of space. But it's fine, because once we're living together, the Squish that I have and the Squish that she has will get back together soon. But yeah, she gave me Tally because Tally's meant to be a tabby, and it reminds us of Amy the cat. I mean, Tally may not be a real life cat, but it doesn't matter. Like, a cat is a cat. This is one I really love. Then again, I do love all the Squish that she gave me, including 2 others she gave me later on. Avery and Shannon. Shannon is the one that goes with Maya. I mean, I don't know whether I'm just looking after them until she gets more Squish or whether they're actual gifts. I don't know. But either way, they'll be reunited. Now, There is a cupcake that actually goes with these two to complete their squad. Um, the pink cupcake right there. I can't remember what her name is. And I actually would like to get the cupcake just to put with them so that I can complete a squad. Although I don't know if I'll become a big Squishmallow collector like Emma, but still want to find it once I get the name of the cupcake. Yeah, they're cute. They're very therapeutic as well. Just either by cuddling them or looking at them. And whenever I'm over at Emma's place and I'm in her room, I like to look at her squish. They're just, and like I said, they're just very therapeutic to look at. It's very relaxing. We might even get a room specifically for them. She has said a few times that I'm going to have to put up with all these squish, but that is not a problem at all, because I like the Squishmallows. Anyway, back on topic though, like I said, we've also celebrated a few anniversaries as well, like on the 5th one, like we dressed up nice, didn't go anywhere, but still dressed up nice anyway, and just stayed in and watched a movie, and we decided to watch The Orphan together, because that was the very first movie we ever watched together. In fact, we watched it together like the very first time I stayed over at her place back in 2012. We thought we'd bring back a memory, and like just a few weeks ago actually, we watched another movie that we watched back then, Dead Silence, which I watched the second time I stayed over back in 2012, which was my third trip. I don't think we did much for the 6th and the 7th one, as far as I remember, but there was a lot to celebrate on the 8th one. It was also a belated birthday celebration, along with celebrating the fact that I got over COVID by that point. We celebrated that. I dressed in a suit, she dressed in a lovely black dress, which she also wore during our Christmas date night last Christmas. And then, of course, she gave me the burger squish. And we had a romantic dinner, which consisted of a couple of burgers, peas, and what else did we have? I think I might have a picture of what we took. Sorry about that. Where is it? Oh, that might stink a little. Oh, here we are. Oh, we had some potatoes as well. Yeah, I've got a picture right here. Yeah, this is my girlfriend when we're not filming a video for YouTube. Don't know if you can see it very well, but yeah, we had a candlelit dinner outside. That was our romantic dinner. It was great. And then of course there was our 1 year anniversary, where we went out to eat at a Turkish restaurant. It was a great night. And there are plans to celebrate her birthday like on the actual day this time, because thankfully it falls onto a day where I'm not working. Same with Valentine's, actually. Her present is on the way. I have something for her that I want to save for Valentine's, and I just know it's going to be the best Valentine's Day ever. That's all I'll say. What else was good? Oh yeah, our summer holiday to Devon. Like, that was just great. Her coming along with me. And just spending time on the beach together, and of course meeting my family that lives there, and even a couple of family members from Liverpool who were also visiting, so that was great. It was just such a good time all around, and I can't wait to have more holidays with her. Provided, of course, these stupid train strikes come to an end. I mean, there's nothing more I can say about that and possible future holidays that I haven't said already, and I don't want to get into that because, you know, this is supposed to be a video talking about the good things that happened this year, you know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having more adventures with her. And she started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. I think she does know the basics again now, pretty much. Like, she's learned how to play Melfi's and Light Swans and can play those quite well. And I think she's just about got the hang of Magician Girls as well. And when we next have a few more games, there are some matchups I do want to do. A Magician Girl mirror match, my Light Rays against her Light Swans. I think that'll be epic, a battle of the light decks. And I want to bring back my Cat deck as well, so I can use those against her Melfi's. So it's a battle of the decks that run Rescue Cat, Melfi Catty, and all the Melfi Exceeds. It's gonna be great. Can't wait. And yeah, I guess they'll be the first 3 other decks I have that I'll bring back and kickstart my 20th anniversary celebrations for when I got into the game. It's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to those, yeah, as well as starting the next Dark Magician Deck Grand Championship and Series 8 of the Dark Magicians Deck Grand Championship. So lots of exciting stuff will happen, like right at the start of 2023. And I think that's it, isn't it? Oh no, wait, there was also the time where she came down in March this year, where she stayed for a week. Like, it was one of the greatest times ever, where we got to have a few adventures together, starting with taking her to see Express Gaming and Gamer Central, have some Yu-Gi-Oh! And Mad Libs fun together, and bring her to meet Billsy in person. That was great. And just explore Wendover, Marlow, take her to a game night, like where we all had fun with the Cake and Gum Royale. fucking hell, that was just insanity. Like, Brian and I forget what that person's name was. Rowan, that was it. They just caused so much chaos and disruption, like especially during Cookie's turn. Like, poor guy. But it was still such a fun time, just all hanging out and having a laugh. And just in general, that's how battle royales should be. Just a group of friends in one big duel, just having fun and a laugh. Just not being so serious, and yeah, and not ganging up or picking on one person in particular, and just taking everything too seriously and have it get heated, get out of hand. That shouldn't be how battle royales should be. Just a group of friends, just dueling, having a laugh, regardless of who wins and loses. And then there was the fact that Emma just joined in and used my own Magician Girl deck and won the whole thing. Like, it was just fantastic. Like, she performed her first Link summon in that one, and actually won it, despite the fact that she hadn't played in like a decade. Of course, I did have to help her out, though. I know normally we ban team-ups in Battle Royals, but we decided to just make an exception for her and Rowan, just because she hadn't played that long either, so Brian had to help Rowan out while I had to help Emma out. And it was great, but I feel like the only reason she did is because, like, Dan, Brian had their fields broken, and they didn't think they could come back, so they scooped, and Rowan scooped. Oh yeah, and that was after George got taken out early again. Like, poor guy. Like, that's twice in a row that he got taken out of the Royal early. And then a Cookie scooped after I stopped one of his plays. And then Ethan, the guy playing Arcana Knights, took me out, and then Emma took him out. So yeah, yeah, it was just the fact that half the players scooped, along with my help, that she just won the whole thing, really. But still, like, a win's a win. What did we do? Oh yeah, we explored Great Missenden as well, and some other woods. It was just a fun time. We're gonna make a weekly trip for her happen again at some point, I'm sure. It's just frustrating that we live so far apart. I mean, she doesn't live in a different country. Like, I imagine that would be harder. But I just always miss her and wish I could see her more. But yeah. But hey, it works. Long distance relationships really do work. We don't let any obstacles get in the way. The power of love conquers all. And one advantage of a long distance relationship is that the heart grows fonder. These are her words, of course, not mine. It is true. Yeah, she's the one, and she says that I'm the one. Which is gonna last a lifetime. I always can't wait to see her again, regardless of the occasion. And I think that's it. I think I've covered pretty much everything. Yeah, that's everything that's been great about this year. Yeah, thanks for watching, and do let me know in the comments what you felt was great about 2022. I'd love to read your stories. So yeah, thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Magician YouTube channel.